playing? What's this one?
It's Insectoids.
We playing Insectoids today. All right, bro, go for it.
All right. First off, your rookies, you do 4 Digimon. You literally can't play the deck without it. All right. Oh, not rookies. Digicom or whatever. All right. Lineup, rookie lineup. You get 4 Tentos. Best card in the deck. You get to suspend any Digimon and give any one of your Insectoids 3,000 DP for the turn, and the inherit all turns. If you delete something by battle, you gain a memory. Rookie lineup again. 4 copies of Kunemon. You just need more search. It's really good because you can suspend him, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck, add any green card. Digimon, option, tamer, anything. And then 4 copies of Pulsemon. I was playing Kokuamon, but it just felt like it wasn't doing enough or anything at all. I was also playing Kokuamon X Antibody to search more, but I felt like I'd rather literally just have any other card. And there'd be instances where Pulsemon was in security and it actually saved me a couple times because it suspended an extra Luga check or a bird play. Moving on to the, oops, I messed up everything. Moving on to the champions, we got 4 copies of Kabuterimon. Really good, really solid. All turns when it's suspended, it can't be affected by any Digimon effects, which comes up a lot. Which also means if it's suspended and you're playing against Rapids, they can't DP reduce it because it's an effect. Also, it has the same inheritance as a Tentomon. 4 copies of Snidemon. Out of security, it plays itself, and then you can suspend a Digimon on play. It's good because you can then ace on top of it to kind of slow down your opponent a little bit. It's pretty solid. 1 copy of Stingmon is just in here as a 1 to Digivolve and the inherit. When you delete something by battle, you gain a memory. And then just 1 Kabuterimon. I like this because if my opponent has multiple suspended Digimon, it buffs my Insectoids a little bit more. Also, it's 1 to Digivolve. Also, 5K kind of comes up sometimes. All right, moving on to the level 5s. Move that around a little bit. We got, there we go. We got 4 copies of Metal Kabuterimon Ace. This is good, but it's not that good. The only sucky thing about it is if it's not suspended, it can like be deleted by Digimon effects, which sucks. But it aces on play when Digivolving. You get something 3K, and if the opponent is attacking, you can redirect it to him. It's pretty good. My only issue with this is it doesn't really. It only can get up to like 10K. You have to do a lot to get it a bit higher. 2 copies of Promo Okuamon. Really solid card, honestly. Just when you Digivolve on top of it, you give a blanket Ice Wall effect, and it also gives Piercing inherited. 2 copies of Okuamon X. Pairs really well with this Okuamon. When you Digivolve on top, you get another free draw, and then you trigger the Ice Wall, and you can suspend something. And also, your turn when you Digivolve into an Insectoid, you reduce it by 1. 4 copies of Hercules Kabuterimon, best card in the deck almost, honestly. He has the Insectoid effect where he's suspended, he can't be affected by Digimon. And when Digivolving and starting my main phase, I can suspend any Digimon and then give Piercing to any other Digimon I control, not just Insectoid. 2 copies of Grandest Kawagamon. I was playing Shivamon for a little bit, but I just felt like this was doing more, and it pairs really well with some other cards I have in my deck. And the suspend unsuspend with the Grandest is just really solid, honestly, and the extra 4K DP matters sometimes when you're going against Greymon and other bigger stacked decks. 1 copy of Grand Kawagamon because you only can play 1 of it. I have this and this just in case if this doesn't work out, I can do this. That's literally the only reason. If you don't see this and you just have like a Shiva or any other Hercules Kabuterimon, you're like, it just feels lesser. So I'm like, okay, if I don't see this, at least I can bam, bam, and just take them back to BT-9 and be done with it. And Plan B. Talking about options, we got 4 copies of Super Shocker. Super Shocker, probably the best card in the deck. You suspend something, and then any of your Insectoid gets 3K. You can also suspend your own Digimon. So if you want to not attack a Digimon or something, you can suspend like your Kabuterimon, give it 8K, and then Ace on top of it. which is pretty good. It's just something to think about. There's always more ways. This deck is so flexible. There's so many ways to just outboard. Agility, 2 copies. Agility, just to reduce. You know, this is like a staple. Get this now rather than later. I would recommend it. Like, it's already $10, so just something to keep in mind. Just great memory boost. Sometimes you need more memory. You can go down 1 agility for a great memory boost, but you really kind of need more memory to make your plays work, honestly. And sometimes you just need to dig a little deeper than training, honestly. 1 copy of X antibody, literally there just to trigger some of my X antibody effects, like Grandis and Okuamon X antibody. That's kind of it. 3 copies of Izzy. I was running 4 copies of Izzy, but I just made 1 room for the Mimi. Mimi just feels a little bit better, and Izzy is okay. What? Mimi for game. Izzy is good, but it takes, you have to see him early game sometimes because the deck is kind of slow and takes a while to set up. You don't have a lot of time to just like play him, or you know, you can always just hit him out of security and it does the work for you. So that's the deck.
All right, that was our captain of the Dmvdrakes. That was his Insectoid deck. Like, subscribe, and hit that notifications. Have a good one.